Good morning and welcome to On the Beat. My name is Kim Mastrofino, and with me today is the Beat team, Martin Chan and Joe Hildreth. How you guys doing today?
Doing wonderful.
That's good. I know you have a weather update for us. I know it's sunny out, but I want to hear more, Martin. What you got?
Oh, what I got? Today's Tuesday the 6th. Today's sunny. Partly cloudy, but the temperature is well up to 40s, 50s, and 60s. Kind of like spring, like in between summer almost.
Oh, I'm going to take that weather.
Oh
Sounds
yeah,
good.
sounds
Sounds
wonderful.
good. Flowers are blooming and the birds are chirping, so we
Oh
got
yeah,
it,
that
right?
too. Yep.
All right. Well, let's check in with Joe. Joe Hildreth, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good and great to be here.
And how's Annie the cat?
Good.
I tell you, we got to get that cat on the broadcast one of these days. All she has to do is be a prop.
That's funny.
So you have some community updates for us today, Joe. So you ready to share?
Yes. The art show at Westerly Library will be offered through the month of April. Also the virtual art show reception will be held on Wednesday, April 7th from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. on the Frank Oling Center's Facebook page. And also, there is still time to form a team for the Oling Center Trivia event, April 23rd. For more info, please visit our website or Facebook page.
Thank you so much for that, Joe. They all sound wonderful, and I know that we're going to be doing something special with the virtual art show tomorrow. So we look forward to that, and that's to be announced. So anyway, thank you for that information. Now it's time to introduce our really special guest. As you know, we have special guests on our broadcast every week, and here's just another one. And her name is Mary Carol Kendzia, and she's from the Literacy Volunteers of Washington County. So we look forward to her visit. So please welcome Mary Carol.
She was backstage, and she just dropped out.
Okay. Mary Carol is having some connection issues with getting on. So we're going to wait a couple of minutes for her and to see, I know that she's in a location that's a little challenging with connections. So.
She just said audio is bad here too.
Whoa,
all right,
boy.
Hold on. It looks like she went somewhere else.
Okay.
I'm gonna do this actually, because this should work. All right, 1 second. Let's see if she. Hey, Mary Carol, can you hear us?
Oh. Looks like her.
Hey, how are you?
Hi, Mary. Hi, Mary Carol. How are you? Can you hear us?
Okay. Mary Carol, please go on your phone. All right. I just texted her the link, so she should be back in a second.
Okay, that sounds good. So while we're waiting for Mary Carol, you guys got anything planned for today?
Not sure. Just Tuesday.
It's just Tuesday. What do you got going on for Tuesday, right?
All right, yeah.
Nothing special?
No, nothing special.
Gonna take advantage of the good weather?
Maybe.
Maybe. How about you, Joe?
Nothing much.
Nothing much. While we're waiting for Mary Carol, actually, we could talk a little bit about what we're going to do tomorrow. Actually, Joe and I. Oh, there's Mary. All right, we'll fill you guys in. Hi, Mary. Good to see you.
Better. Good. Hi, Kim and Martin and Joe.
Yep. Hi.
Yep.
Hi, Mary Carol.
It's nice to meet you, Mary Carol, virtually anyway. And I apologize for, all the trouble you're having, but we're so happy to have you on.
Thank you. Happy to be here today.
That's good. So it's in a beautiful day as well. And so in a beautiful broadcast it'll be. So anyway, welcome. And just so you know, Joe and Martin are conducting the interview questions today, as we usually do. And we're excited to learn more about the Literacy Volunteers of Washington County and everything that you're doing now. And I know that you're a busy lady, so we do appreciate your time. So
Oh,
that's good. Joe, I think you have the first question. You ready to begin?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, Mary Carol, for those new to the broadcast, can you tell us about yourself and how you became the Executive Director for Literacy Volunteers of Washington County?
sure. I spent a lot of years in educational publishing, working for different companies, creating curriculum and doing that type of thing, finding books for people to publish and editing. And then I was working in New York and going back and forth between Westerly and New York City. And I felt, it's time for a change. I'd like to do something different. And in the fall of 2018, the opportunity came open at Literacy Volunteers to take that job. So it was a little bit different than what I had been doing in publishing, but it was a very good change and still in education. And that's how I got involved with this organization. And it's really been a wonderful learning experience. We have a great staff with literacy specialists, and the students and the tutors are just magnificent. So it's been a very good change for me.
Wow, keep up the good work you're doing.
Well,
How many, if I can ask before Martin asks the next question, how many do you have on staff?
right now, besides myself, there are 2 literacy specialists, and the are the ones who really work directly with the tutors, helping them to learn how to work with the students. They do the scheduling, they do the conversation classes. So they really do the educational part of our programs.
Oh, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for that information.
Sure.
Martin, would you like to take the next question?
Yes. Hey, Mary Carol.
Hi,
Can you
Mark.
describe the services and programs you offer?
Well, yes, we're a little bit different, for example, than say somebody like the Community College of Rhode Island, where you might go for a very formal class in learning English. What we do, first of all our programs and services are free for the students. And what we do primarily is help people to learn English. People from other countries. We have another number of students from South America, from Central America, from China, and even from the Middle East at this point. So they come and we help them on a one-on-one basis to learn English. We also help adults who may never have learned how to read or want to learn how to write better. So basically, all our services are more informal than a classroom, just working together with your tutor.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
really fascinating. All over the country. That's really interesting. I like that idea.
Yeah. Well, and it's very good because, with working this way, for
Mm-hmm.
example, say you want to get your driver's license or you want
Ooh.
to go to college to get to learn how to work as a healthcare worker. We can
Mm-hmm.
help you with just specifically that, rather than having to do things that you may not need right now.
Wow. That's fantastic.
I didn't realize the extent of your services and programs. That's amazing.
Thank you. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. We have a lot of very talented tutors that have a lot of different backgrounds. So they bring that to the organization. And again, that's one of the match up the tutors and the students.
Mhm. That's important. I think if you match them up to the need, I think that's great. That's great.
Exactly.
Joe, would you like to take the next question?
Yes.
Okay.
Can you describe the process of becoming a tutor with the Literacy Volunteers of Washington County and the process as a student?
Um, it's really very simple. Some people feel that in order to become a tutor, you need to have been a teacher or know how to teach and be an educator, but that's the case. If you have a teaching background, that's good, but anybody who has a desire to work with people and help them improve their language skills is certainly able to become a tutor. The best way to do that is to go to our website, liberacywashingtoncounty.org, and to just simply sign up. And then someone from here will contact you and make an appointment to talk with you about what you like to do. And you don't even have to be in Westerly or in this area. For example, we have a few tutors who are in Boston or New York, and they work with their students like we're working right now on FaceTime or Zoom or some form of online software. And to become a student, it's basically the same thing. Really, you just have to want to put in the work and the time to learn the language or to work on your, we have a few people working on citizenship right now. So you just have to have that desire to better your English skills. And the same thing, go to our website and sign up. Or actually, we're right here in downtown Westerly at the Christ Church, so people can come by our office. We're open 9 to 1, Monday through Thursday, and just sign up that way.
It's good.
That's really interesting and fun.
Oh, yeah. That's, well, fun is a key word. Even though people are learning and working hard, we try to keep it fun and designed to have people's interests. Another thing we do here is conversation classes where we, like we're doing now, there are 4 of us, and we're talking about everyday things. For example, people like to talk about food a lot, and sometimes we'll see what somebody might be making that day. For example, at Easter, people were making food. One day, one of our students, Fenny, was cooking something called sea cucumber. And so she showed fish and how she prepares it. And it was just very interesting. So, yeah, the classes are fun, but they're also educational.
Can I ask you a question for the tutor? Do you provide like a syllabus for to be able to teach who you're signed up with?
Well, yes, we have training, and again, it really we do have a lot of resources that help you to teach and learn the basics. But again, that's another thing that the literacy specialists do. Barbara, in particular, will work with the tutors and help them get the resources they need to work with their particular students.
Great.
And once a month, we have tutor gatherings, which are more informal, where tutors get together online and talk about problems they may be having or successes, just to kind of share their experiences tutoring.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Thank you. Okay, Martin, you got the next question?
Yes. How has COVID-19 affected how you operate now?
Well, the biggest thing is that we have a lot less people coming in person and a lot more people working online. Again, they're doing Zoom classes or FaceTime, or another popular way of communicating for our students is through WeChat. So that's being used a lot more. The good thing about that is it allows us, for example, a young woman who's in Japan, and she's able to work with her tutor here in Westerly um, on FaceTime, or they may be
Mhm.
using Skype. But anyway, they're able to continue their lessons. We have some people who are, one woman who's in California working with someone
Ooh,
here in Westerly. So going online in many ways has been a good thing,
wow,
Yeah,
because it allows us
that's
to work with
fascinating.
more people. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
internet
But we're also
connection.
open in person. Um, this summer, the community center to the Christchurch. So we have
Mm,
new offices here and set them up so that they would be safe during the pandemic. So people can come in. We have the shields that they recommend, and
mhm.
I'm not wearing a mask because no one is around, but they have everyone wears masks and it's very safe. So we do have some people who are working in person.
Mm, that's great.
Wow, that's fantastic.
That is great. Technology, especially during the pandemic, has really been a lifesaver.
Oh,
You know,
yeah,
being
that's
staying
for sure.
communicated. Yeah, yeah, that's great. So, Joe, I think you got the next
Yeah.
question.
Yes. Can you tell us more about your Lace Up for Literacy fundraiser in May?
Oh, that's a great thing. Well, from May 16th until May 30th, what we'll be doing, we will raise or lace up for literacy volunteers. And the first year was last year because we couldn't do the things that we normally do to raise money, which is have a speaker series where people are in person and then have a little reception after. One of our board members, Jen Mellon, came up with this idea. So people pledged to walk, well, maybe you would walk 5 miles during those 2 weeks. And then you'd pledge 50 cents a mile. So if you walk those 5 miles, then at the end of that time period, you would have raised $2.50, or, $5 a mile, and you would have raised $50. But it gave people the opportunity, and will do that again this year, to get outside, to walk, and then to help raise money for literacy volunteers. So it's just a terrific, fun event. A lot of people took their dogs out and on their walks, and some people even ran or rode their bikes. So all kinds of ways that you can get involved with this, but certainly walking is the most popular. And the weather's beautiful usually at the end of May, so yeah, it's just a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
And the
And
same thing, we have information on our website at liberacywashingtoncounty.org, and people can sign up and decide how many miles they want to walk. This year, I signed up for 20 miles because in 2 weeks, I think I can do maybe a mile or two a day. So I think I can do that. And then $1 a mile. So if I do everything, $20, and that gets donated to literacy volunteers. So,
now, can you have sponsors like sponsor you?
oh yes, about a number of our right would collect sponsors. One of our walkers was very
Oops. we lost her.
Audio.
Mary Carol, I think you're frozen if you can hear me. It's a nice pose.
All right. No audio.
No audio.
Uh-oh.
Yep. We'll see if we can get her back. I'm not sure what happened to Mary Carol.
Uh-oh.
She might be popping back in a minute to finish the broadcast. We just got one more question for her, actually. Let's see if she can pop back in. We'll give her a minute, and there she goes. There you are. You're back.
Hey.
So glad to have you back. I know that we have one more question for you, and I think that was for Martin.
Okay.
I'll start, right?
Yes, the last one.
All right. What else would you like others to know?
Oops.
Well, the most important thing is that we're open to everyone coming in who wants to.
Oh, okay.
I think you're frozen again.
Yeah. Her signal is kind of not good.
Yeah, sometimes connections with these streaming sources, is different. So
Oh.
we'll see if she unfreezes, and if not, then okay. So for all of you that are listening, so please visit their website. Are you there? Oh, there she is.
Oh. Oh,
We
okay.
lost you there for a few minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the internet in the church here is not the best, but that's okay. Thank you for your patience with all that.
No worries. We plan for the unexpected every week.
But just to close, thank you again for this opportunity, and please come down and visit us.
Yes.
We're right across the street from Wilcox.
Oh.
That was Wilcox Park, I believe.
Yeah.
Well, we want to thank Mary Carol. If you are listening, she may pop back in, but we want to thank her for the broadcast. Very interesting information, great organization. Please support them for their Lace Up for Literacy in May. I think it's a great event to get out and get some exercise and really promote a great nonprofit in our community, and one that does so many here and beyond. So very awesome. So in the meantime, thank you, Martin and Joe, for being great hosts. And a special thank you to Ben Barber for producing our broadcast. We couldn't do it without you. And thanks for all who joined in. If you happen to have missed it, it will be on our social media pages later on. So please keep an eye on Facebook for the next broadcast. Our guest next week is Lisa Uttman Randall. She's from the United Theater. We're excited to have her on board next week and to meet her and learn all about the United Theater. Exciting news. So anyway, enjoy the rest of you. I think it's going to be a great weather week to get out there and walk, and stay safe and healthy.
Well, that's it for now. We'll see you next time on The Beat.
All right. Take care. Great job, guys.
Mm-hmm.